Hello everybody, Dan here. Welcome back to Daily Soap Dish. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button down below because we cover a ton of 90 Day Fiancé right here on the channel. All right, so let's get right into it, guys. Today's story is about, well, it's about Prince Harry. This is a bit of a different story than what we typically cover here on the channel. So just recently, TMZ polled some 90 Day Fiancé cast members to ask them their opinion about Donald Trump potentially deporting Prince Harry. Now, if you guys don't know, Prince Harry, he married Meghan Markle, and he has been living in the USA for about 2 to 3 years now. Now, last year, maybe about a year and a half ago, he released a memoir called Spare, where he detailed some of his upbringing, some information about himself. He really divulged a lot of information about himself, as well as about his brother. It was a bit of a gossipy read and also very sensationalized. In one, part of the book, he talks about how he froze his penis outside. Just a lot of, I would say, unnecessary details and perhaps over-embellished details about his life and what has transpired in it. However, one of the more interesting things, and the reason why we're even talking about this today, is because in that book, he also said that he took drugs, and it appears that he might have lied on his immigration form. And so this has led to Donald Trump basically saying that he is going to deport Prince Harry because he has lied on his immigration form. So let's take a look at what's going on here with Donald Trump and Prince Harry. So first off, what is going on with Prince Harry? Well, former President Donald Trump suggested Tuesday that Prince Harry could be deported in light of concerns about his visa eligibility given his past drug use. Following Prince Harry's admissions of past illegal drug use in his memoir Spare, the conservative think tank The Heritage Foundation sued the Department of Homeland Security for access to his immigration records. Now, those applying for U.S. visas are required to disclose whether they have histories of drug use, which can affect their applications. Now, a judge ruled this month that the relevant documents must be turned over to the court for review. And in an interview on Britain's GB News, Trump was asked whether Harry would receive any special privileges if he were found to have lied on his application. And he said, no, we'll have to see if they know something about the drugs. And if he lied, they'll have to take the appropriate action. Pressed about what the appropriate action would entail and whether it would include deportation, Trump replied, oh, I don't know. You'll have to tell me. You just have to tell me. You would have thought that they would have known this a long time ago. And the interview was, of course, conducted by Nigel Farage, the former leader of the far-right UK Independence Party and a personal friend of Trump's, who has appeared at many of his, rallies. Harry has recently expressed interest in American citizenship, has been the target of several Trump attacks. In an interview with British journalist Piers Morgan in 2022, he said the prince was whipped like no person he had ever seen. And he was also critical of Meghan Markle, Prince Harry's wife, in which he said in a 2016 interview that Meghan described Trump as divisive and misogynistic. Ahead of his visit to the UK in 2018, he was quoted in the British tabloid The Sun referring to the incident, calling Markle nasty. So a bit of a feud going on between Markle, and Trump, as well as Prince Harry. Donald Trump said that the quote was made up, even though audio recordings released by the publication showed otherwise. So the couple moved in the U.S. to the U.S. in 2020 during the Trump administration. And referring to Queen Elizabeth II, Trump said the Sussexes' departure from the royal family broke her heart. Trump met the Queen twice during his presidency. Both visits to the UK were met with large protests. Trump also discussed the recent controversy surrounding Kate Middleton, the wife of his brother Prince William, whose absence from public duty brought widespread speculation. He defended Kate's use of Photoshop on a photo of her family, saying that shouldn't be a big deal because everyone doctors images and that it was a very minor doctoring. So there you have a little bit of the backstory to Prince Harry and Donald Trump. So basically, the crux of the matter is that Prince Harry might have lied on his visa, on his application to come to the USA, and this could come back to bite him. Prince Harry is not the sharpest tool in the shed. He is not the sharpest knife in the drawer. He is just not that very smart, and perhaps he said one thing on his visa, and in his memoir Spare, he said another. Now watch him, if this is true, watch him flip-flop and say, my memoir Spare is nothing but a work of fiction. This is not reality. Of course, it's not really reality. Everything in there is overly embellished, but watch him flip-flop and deny what he said in that book if he does indeed want to get American citizenship and if he has indeed lied on his paper to come to the USA. So, what does this have to do with 90 Day Fiancé? Well, a bunch of 90 Day Fiancé cast members were asked about this. And so, 90 Day Fiancé stars are mixed on deporting Prince Harry. No special privileges. So, this comes to us from TMZ here. Donald Trump is hinting at deporting Prince Harry again, and opinions on the possibility are split, even among reality stars who famously emigrated to America to find bliss like Harry did. I don't know. If you guys are following the Prince Harry and Meghan Markle story, and I know this is a different topic that we don't talk about very often on this channel, and I understand, but if you guys follow it, do you guys think that Prince Harry lives in bliss? Do you think he has a blissful life? Because to me, when I see him, I see the pictures, it looks like life in America has been very hard for Prince Harry. It looks like he is a little bit downcast. It looks like maybe he's even a little bit depressed. It doesn't look like he's happy. It just looks like life has taken its toll on the previously free-spirited Prince Harry, because the reason for that is that since they've come to America, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have had to work their way in life, whereas Prince Harry is used to being pampered, being a royal, and basically everything handed out to him. And not only that, but also having the UK media kind of kiss his ass in the UK, no matter everywhere he went. Whereas in America, things are a little different. You have to earn your way in life. You can't just expect a handout, which is really what Prince Harry has been getting his entire life, literally born with a silver spoon in his behind and has always lived that way. And now he's basically had to live the real life in Hollywood and wherever else that he's lived. I think he's had a bit of a rude awakening. You can see it on his face. He doesn't look like he lives in bliss, in my opinion. You guys let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. So TMZ spoke with a couple of stars from 90 Day Fiancé about Donald Trump suggesting he'd consider giving PH Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, the boot from the USA, just like the Americans did all the way back in the 1700s. And while they're split on whether that should happen, they all agree he shouldn't be treated any differently than any other citizen, of course. Jesse Meester, not a popular cast member, star of season 1 of 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days, said that he's lived in this country since coming over from Amsterdam, and he's never had issues because he says he doesn't break the law, an easy way to stay out of trouble. Now, in this case, if Prince Harry lied on his application, he would be breaking the law. So he would be, unlike Jesse Meester, was pretty much a villain on 90 Day Fiancé, but Prince Harry would have broken the law. Now, Jesse adds that he's all for DT's strict approach to the country's border crisis and believes the former and possible future president is the only competent politician out there. So Jesse Meester, a Trump fan, it sounds like. Larissa Lima from 90 Day Fiancé Season 6. She came over from Brazil, of course, also dumping her 2 kids in Brazil, possibly 3. I've heard rumors there were 3. Dumping her kids, I believe, on her parents or maybe her husband, ex-husband, I forget. But basically abandoned her kids to come to the USA, get massive butt implants, get massive breast implants, and basically try to do porn is really what's come down to it, and use reality TV as leverage for her porn career and OnlyFans career. It's kind of how this goes, and of course, forgetting all about her kids. Despite that, she said that she feels it's a huge privilege to live here in America, and not even famous people like Harry should get special treatment. However, Larissa Lima told TMZ that she's not for deporting the Duke of Sussex immediately, adding that it seems a little extreme. Sam Wilson, who was recently on the show, Sam and Citra, started in season 10 of 90 Day, and he got candid about his own struggles as a former drug addict. He's saying that he's always he's always judged for his past drug use, but he's still against Harry getting special treatment, noting other people wouldn't get that kind of exemption. And I'm with Sam here. If Harry wasn't, a celebrity, if he wasn't an ex-royal, because he's no longer a working royal, even though he still uses his title, and they use it for branding and marketing, but they're no longer working royals. If he wasn't who he is, chances are he probably wouldn't be getting any special kind of treatment. And so I'm with Sam here. And it's funny coming from Sam, who is a former drug addict, actually not siding with Prince Harry. So very interesting here. And then remember Donald Trump sat for an interview with GBN broadcaster Nigel Farage, where he straight up said Prince Harry wouldn't get special privileges if he lied about previous drug use on his visa form to get into the country. Harry talked extensively about using drugs in his book Spare, something theoretically he would have had to disclose before getting a visa. The speculation is he did not and would therefore be subject to deportation. 90 Day Fiancé crew seems most concerned with celebrity justice. So if he lied, he's got to go is really the feeling that we're getting here. So huge speculation that Prince Harry did not divulge his past drug use. So I'm going to ask you guys what you think about this whole thing. Do you think, whether you like Donald Trump or not, it's not the purpose of this video, but do you think that if Prince Harry lied on his application, that he should get deported because he has basically broken American law? He has lied to get into the U.S., and he's trying to get some kind of special privilege that perhaps some other people are not. And of course, the worst thing about it is that not only did he lie, but then he made money off of his lies, because he then revealed the truth in his book that it was published while he was in America. And so for me, I have a bit of a hard time with that. And if he lied, I think he's got to go. That's where I stand on this one. You guys let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. I'm definitely not a person that thinks that anybody should get special privileges. And I definitely don't think that British royals should get special privileges in America. That just doesn't compute very well in my brain, especially considering the history and everything that happened before. You guys let me know what you think about this. Like I said, a bit of a different topic, but I found this interesting because a lot of people have been talking about it, Donald Trump, but as well as other people as well. And it's also interesting to see what people think that celebrities and high-profile people and the justice that should be served to them, because if this was a normal person, if this was, let's just say, a Rob Warren, a disliked 90 Day Fiancé character, an Angela Dean that was an American, that came to America and lied on her forms, I guarantee you almost everybody would say she needs to get the boot. But because it's Prince Harry and, some people like him, some people hate him, so the opinion is a little bit more split. But you guys will let me know what you think about all that in the comment section down below. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did. Hit that subscribe button down below for more content right here on the channel. And I'll see you guys very soon. Take care.